Beloved Big Brother 27 houseguest Rachel Reilly is already set to appear on another show, and fans won't want to miss a minute of her TV return. Rachel is a Big Brother legend who first appeared in Season 12 of the reality competition series, and then returned the following year, and was crowned the winner of Big Brother 13. 14 years later, she shocked fans and her fellow houseguests when she returned to play Big Brother 27. Rachel's Big Brother 27 exit was one of the most controversial in the show's history, because she was eliminated when she couldn't complete a challenge during the White Locust twist, rather than evicted by her fellow houseguests. Her elimination sent shockwaves through the Big Brother community, and the backlash against it was fierce. Because of the White Locust twist, Rachel became the first Big Brother 27 jury member, and later helped to crown Ashley Hollis as the season's winner in a 6-1 vote over Vince Panaro. Through the years, Rachel has made a huge impact on Big Brother, but her next TV appearance will be a return to a different show on which she's been seen before. Rachel is reprising her role on The Bold and the Beautiful, bringing back her character who shares her name. According to EW, Rachel will once again be playing Rachel, a bikini bar server, who's now an energy healer and spiritual cleanser, with experiences with toxic houses, a funny wink to her time in the Big Brother house. Rachel's episodes will air on Thursday, November 13th and Friday, November 14th, and filmed on September 30th. She'll appear in scenes with the Bold and the Beautiful actors Don Diamont, Bill Spencer, Heather Tom, Katie Logan, and Scott Clifton, Liam Spencer. Rachel first appeared on the soap in 2010, and acted in several episodes between 2010 and 2014. She's also competed in several other reality TV shows, including The Amazing Race 20, 24 and 31, The Traitors Season 1, and Worst Cooks in America Season 28. In addition, Rachel won Celebrity Fear Factor in 2018, and was the co-winner of Snake in the Grass in 2022. Rachel told EW that she's thrilled to be returning to The Bold and the Beautiful. She said, "I shook the Big Brother 27 house with boldness, beauty, and a touch of betrayal. So naturally I'm stepping back into the Forrester world, where drama meets couture. As an icon, I serve both and couldn't be more excited to be back." Rachel's surprise return for Big Brother 27 was one of the best parts of the season. Fans couldn't get enough of her, and now they can tune in to The Bold and the Beautiful to see her on their screens again. The soap is the perfect fit for Rachel, who's bold, beautiful, and a Big Brother icon. However, Keanu Soto didn't walk out of the Big Brother 27 house with the $750,000, but he did win the hearts of viewers as he was crowned America's favorite player. The fan favorite secured a whopping 65% of the vote, something he's still processing in the hours after the finale. "Yeah, I feel fantastic. 65%, that's a lot. That's a lot," Keanu exclusively tells Men's Journal. "It means everything to me, honestly. Just to know that my true, authentic self shined through and everyone appreciated me for who I am. I may not have won in the traditional sense like you said, but I definitely feel like a winner. 65%, like I said, is a lot. So I don't know how many people voted, but that's still a high percentage." Throughout the season, the 33-year-old personal trainer says he assumed the award might go to former winner Rachel Reilly given her huge fan base. "All throughout the season we were like, well, America's favorite player might as well just go to Rachel. She came in here with a huge fan base," he explains. "But yeah, a couple of the interviews that I had coming in, a couple of my exit interviews, even with the CBS folks, they made me feel good about the type of game that I played. So I had a feeling that I was at least being perceived relatively well. So I was like, oh, maybe." And then once Julie Chen Moonves told me that her son was rooting for me, I was like, oh, okay. Looking back, Keanu thinks his roller coaster run made him relatable to fans. "I had a blast in there. You kidding me? I've been telling everyone I'll go right back in there and do it all over again," he says. "I had a blast playing. I did. I'm new to the game, so I kept telling people inside the house, I'm only passing the test I crammed. You know what I mean? But now I've lived the game. I know what my good reads were. I know what my bad reads were. I know who I should have trusted, and I knew that my biggest weakness was trusting too easy." He admits Rachel became a mentor figure, even if he didn't always listen to her advice. "I felt like that's kind of what Rachel was doing, is being my BB coach, if you will, And I'm the type of person that, alright, I hear what you're saying, but I'm going to mess up for myself anyway. Now that I've done that for myself, I feel like if I get the opportunity to play again, I'll play a significantly better game. When it came time to cast his jury vote, Keanu surprised some viewers by choosing eventual winner Ashley Hollis over his closer ally Vince Panaro. I said during the jury roundtable that if Ashley was able to win the last HOH and make, in my opinion, the biggest move of the season by taking Morgan Pope out, that's going to garner my vote because she played a very good game, an honest game with integrity, and that's something that I personally look for in a champion, just in general, not even in this game, just champions in general, he explains to MJ. And she encompassed that, so I felt obligated to give her my vote once I found out that she's the one that took Morgan out. Had it been the other way around and Vince took Morgan out, I may have voted for Vince because even though I don't agree with the type of game he played, he did play a very solid game and I couldn't argue with that. So there was a couple scenarios where anybody won. My vote was not a lock by any means. He says it wasn't a foregone conclusion inside the jury house either. I felt like everybody was pretty much up in the air. I feel like had Morgan won the last HH, taken Ashley out and brought Vince, she probably would have won, Keanu says. If Vince would have won, taken Morgan out, he probably would have won. But we got Ashley taking Morgan out and she won. So those were the three different scenarios where I would have voted for Morgan, Vince, or Ashley. Despite some regrets about painting a big target on himself, Keanu says he wouldn't change the overall experience. No, not at all. Not at all. I mean, I don't know if I would have won America's Favorite if I didn't have the underdog story, which was created due to Jimmy Hegarty saying, "Everyone says you're a liar." And then I said, "I'm going to pick you all off." So I created my own underdog story, but I'm super thankful for that. And that's probably why America loves an underdog, so that's probably why I got that. As for the future, he isn't shy about wanting another shot. I had a blast in there. You kidding me? I'll go right back in there and do it all over again. And while he didn't leave with the grand prize, Keanu says the fan support is more than enough. My biggest takeaway is I don't want to sound like cliché or Prince Charming or whatever, the perfect answer. But yeah, to all the kids out there, man, you don't need to be something you're not to be considered a winner, he says. You know what I mean? Did I win in the traditional sense of I didn't win $750,000, but I won the hearts of America? And that's a good consolation, right? So yeah, you don't have to be anything you're not. And being your true, authentic self will always be the answer. However, Big Brother 27 winner Ashley Hollis has no qualms about calling out crybaby runner-up Vince Panaro. After taking home the $750,000 win against Vince in a 6-1 vote Sunday, Ashley took to Instagram Monday with a compilation of moments in which Vince spoke poorly about her behind her back in the house. Ashley doesn't know what the FK is going on, Vince said in one part of the video. She doesn't know which way is up? Why does she get carried? In another, Vince vented. That's why I hate that she's even come this far. She does not deserve to be here. There's truly no better feeling than beating a crybaby in 6-1 vote you, Ashley wrote in the caption. Should have gotten me out week 1, babes. Oh wait, you failed at that because I won the power of veto and took myself off the block. Ashley's Big Brother family was there to gas her up in the comments section, with Tucker Desloria's writing, "Haha, let's go," and Leah Peters commenting, clocked, and adding, "Siri play Itty Bitty Piggy by Nicki Minaj." Ashley survived being an early target for Vince in week 1 of the CBS competition show, making it all the way to the finale. There, she beat out Morgan Pope for the final head of household position, choosing to take Vince with her to the final 2 chairs, where she was crowned the winner by a jury of their peers. I knew I would beat him, which is why I took him, Ashley told popculture.com after the finale. He had terrible jury management. Not only that, I just feel like I played a better social game than him. You know, the only thing he had on me was more competitions, but what he did with those wins was not that impressionable, she continued. I mean, Morgan pretty much ran his HOHs, and I knew that coming in because I worked so closely with both of them. So, I did not think it was a toss-up. Ashley added that she felt like she ate them up with her finale speeches, especially after hearing Vince's. I felt like, okay, I think I won this game, she revealed, adding that during the commercial break, Vince told her, "I'm pretty sure you beat me." Vince Panaro was reportedly told that his girlfriend Kelsey was done with their relationship, while he was still on stage at Big Brother's live finale. However, Big Brother Season 27 is finished, and in a surprise turn of events, Ashley Hollis is the recipient of the $750,000 grand prize money. It was quite a surprise to see her win, mainly because many assumed Morgan Pope winning was a foregone conclusion after winning part 1 of the final head of household. Despite going on an absolute tear in competitions in the back half of the game, Ashley won part 2 of the final HOH, then went on to upset Morgan in the final competition. With the decision squarely in her hands, she cut her ally, took Vince Panaro to the final 2, and won in a 6-1 vote. It wasn't an ending anyone expected, including Morgan, who confessed to Gold Derby that it was a hard pill to swallow taking 3rd place. It was hard. All day I was practicing my speech, preparing for the HOH comp. I knew going against Ashley would be tough. When we were holding hands, I kept telling her thank you. I knew in my heart she was going to take Vince. It was bittersweet. I pictured confetti falling, and instead I was walking out to applause and meeting Julie Chan Moonves. As someone who had Morgan as my favorite to win since the jury phase started, I don't blame her for feeling that way. Ashley hadn't won a competition since Big Brother Season 27's Week 1 veto, so few expected her to have those 2 clutch victories down the stretch.